MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Kris Bryant. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Dallas Keuchel gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So striding forward now, Ben Zobrist. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Here's Kris Bryant now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First offering on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Kris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Second home run early in the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1 in his career. Rizzo is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Hit on the ground out to short. Zobrist on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Cubs 2 and the Braves nothing. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Weak roller right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Jose Quintana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Schwarber, the runner at second with one away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's Jason Hayward now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, you're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Ben Zobrist will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, batting at an even 400. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Line towards center field. Almora is there. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Quintana gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still down 3-0. The next Cub up, Albert Almora, hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And there's ball one. Lined hard toward right center. Inciarte is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Kris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Popped up, back behind second. Albies is there for it, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Almora comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting eighth, the pitcher, Dallas Keuchel.
Stepping in, Dallas Keuchel. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit out to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Quintana sets. Here's the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And he got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. It's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Leading off the inning, Dansby Swanson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Jose Quintana. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First pitch on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a liner. And Hayward has a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles, and all of a sudden they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. 1 there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that
Now
one
batting,
pretty good.
catcher,
It just didn't have
Tyler
the right launch angle to
Lauer.
carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Still down 3-0. Cubs 4-hole hitter Javier Baez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Now batting.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Charlie Culberson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Charlie Culberson.
Popped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schwarber ranging back. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year. And the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. And he puts it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Shane Carl is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 51. Shane Carl.
Ready once again, Jose Quintana. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Carl is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next to the tag, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
1-2.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
In now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Zobrist on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Quintana gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Almora. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch and that'll retire the side. A 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Albert Almora. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Albert Almora.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game here at SunTrust Park as you get a look at our line score to this point. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Shortstop.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now pitching for the Braves.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Minter.
He's set. Here it comes. Runners breaking for the plate. Squeeze attempt. Misses. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Baez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Bases are empty here with two men out. To first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Braves 3. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Batting in the 5th spot, number 46, Pedro Strop. Now playing first base and batting 8th, number 13, David Bote.
Brian McCann will try and get his club back
16,
into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Pause, and the 0-2 fouled away. Strop, a 6'1" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 0-2 once more is outside for a ball. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The center fielder.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
That was a pretty good pitch too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Luke Jackson.
In once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out the front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, David Bote, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bodie leads off first with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Comes set with the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-3. Steve Cishek enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled off. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
Now batting,
he didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick
Striding in, Nick Markakis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Freeman at second. Donaldson is over at first with 1 away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First offering on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
1 and 2.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Chicago came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Quintana earns his first win of the season. Steve Cishek closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Chicago Cubs beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 6-4. The Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-1. The Cardinals defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 3-1. The Giants launched 3 home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-4. The Padres stole one from the Diamondbacks in walk-off fashion 3-2. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 5-4. The Baltimore Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-2. The Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-4. The Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-0. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Seattle Mariners stopped their 6-game losing streak as they destroyed the Angels 10-3. The Texas Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.